Yeah, hey, this some player shit. Hip Hop Haven, we react to hip hop culture, not a lousy trick. I done made 1,000 flips. Rob and Devin hit the scene and they react to it. Latest trends, music news, they do all of it. Hip Hop Haven, Hip Hop Haven, Hip Hop Haven. Hope you tuning in, don't forget the big Hip Hop Haven. Hey, big Hip Hop Haven. Hope you tuning in.
Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of Big Hip Hop Haven.
Don't forget the big. Welcome back.
So today we are here with some special guests. Do any of y'all want to introduce yourselves? Y'all want me to do it?
I'm Jones. Jones.
All right, Jones. I see you over there.
Yeah.
DJ Prolific. What up, y'all?
DJ Prolific in the building.
And we may have another guest joining us later on in the program. So today we're going to do our Culture Conversation, episode 3. We got some questions from Rob, and he's going to just rapid fire, and we'll answer as we see fit. No particular order or anything.
All right. Now, first things first, I'm going to start this off with a simple one. It's been causing a lot of controversy lately on the blogs and on the internet. Is Jim Jones better than Nas? I'm gonna start it off with you, Mr. Jones. What you got for us?
Hell no.
Let's go ahead and play the clip. Hold on.
Yeah, play the clip.
Play the clip.
Please play this.
We got a clip. So let's right now. We got a clip from Fat Joe and Jadakiss podcast that had Jim Jones on, and he is trying to explain or rationalize how he is better than Nas. Let's see what he got for us.
My track record, then check everybody else's track record, then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I got to show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now because we have been going down the line. My track record, then check everybody else's track record, then go.
All right. So go ahead and pull up the other video for me, Devin. We got one more. So in this video, he's talking about billboards, right? His billboards versus everybody else's billboards. So we had somebody go do the research for us. And hopefully once Devin can find the video, we can pull it up. It should be. Yep, the first one right there. But while he's looking for that, what you got for us, Mr. Jones?
Man, hell no.
No.
Hell no. I'm talking about Jim Jones. I'm trying to be respectful.
Jim Jones.
Not need Jim Jones, bow-legged Jim Jones. I'll kick this nigga in one leg and this nigga will fall like the World Trade Center, bro. Like, not even only that, bro. Outside of what, Summer with Miami, who the song wasn't even lit because the song was lit because of Trey Songz. What's the other joint?
Ballin'.
Cold Sweats, Bad Dreams. Ballin', that shit was like a novelty song, bro. Like,
yeah, Pop Champagne with Rob Rouse. I hated that.
The reason Pop Champagne was lit like that.
Rob Rouse just had a little wave at the time, but I hated that song. I'm not gonna lie.
But it was his wave that he was riding. Now, don't get me wrong, Jim Jones is all right, but he's not even the best one in his own group.
Not
his
number
own
2.
group, he's not even number 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, like he's a guy that was just a hood nigga who wanted to be a rapper, bro. Like, I mean, he's good, but Nas got. Now, granted, I don't have like a whole bunch of Nas in my library either because, you know, I ain't one of the niggas who like the Back to Africa type shit. either. You know what I mean? I ain't one of those type of niggas like that, you know, but I'm going to listen to him a lot sooner than I'm going to listen to Jim Jones. Brush my cornrows, Jim Jones. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga brushing his straight backs. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, no. Trash.
DJ
Basura.
Prolific, what you got for us?
Yo, straight up. Okay, so I mean, I don't even know why this conversation is even happening, man. Because you got Nas, who's revered as one of the greatest MCs of all time. Like, when has Jim Jones ever been in that conversation? Like, no, like he said, in his own group, he can't say he the best rapper in his own group. You know what I'm saying? Nas, you compare Nas to Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? One of the greatest rappers of all time. Like, so to even try to get into that conversation, like, I don't even understand what Jim Jones is even thinking, like speaking like that out of his mouth. Like, but I mean, I respect him. I ain't trying to diss him, respect him, but fuck that.
It's all controversy, bro. Like he even said it in his own
real.
interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like him, how he came at Cam after the Cam interviews, all that shit came out. He always said, "Oh, my streams went up after that." Same thing with this joint. He said, "Oh, I'm doing numbers right now after this." You know, like
it's for clicks. It's for clicks.
He said nobody is going to listen to it straight off of bars.
He also said he made Nas more viral at this moment than he's ever been, which is like
blasphemy.
Hold on though. I kind of agree with that though.
Nas just dropped a commercial to introduce a brand new casino that he's bringing.
Casino in Queens.
It's a Queens. There's he doesn't need this type of controversy to be viral. He goes viral off of just success, not bullshit.
But you gotta consider this though. Nas, when he was really popping like that, like Jim Jones was kind of right in that aspect. When he was really popping like that, it won't no social media. It won't no social media.
Nas just won a Grammy last year. That's cap.
I didn't know that.
King's disease. Well, that's because you don't listen to hip hop.
But I know that he was
still been dope. His output's still been dope. Yeah.
He dropped 6 of them joints.
Yeah, he dropped 6 albums in the last 6 years. It's all been dope, man.
Look, he drops heat, but social media it expands the reach so far.
Yes, but it doesn't equal dollars.
No,
it don't equal money.
No.
A lot of people don't care about that. Like even we don't do social media for our channel. We don't give a damn.
And a lot of that ain't hip hop. A lot of social media ain't hip hop.
It's antics.
It's true. But the comment was he made them more viral. Nas hasn't really had no viral moments. Nas just, he go and do his thing. Now, if there was social media at the time when he was beefing with Hov, I think that as far as being viral, there would be there's a case for that. You know what I'm saying?
He kind of has a point,
but
he kind of has a point, Devin. Viral is the key word.
But you talk about
not
being
better
illa MC than Nas. You know what I'm saying? It ain't all. I hear what you're saying. It ain't all the social media aspect. He's talking about being a better rapper. He's talking about having better plaques. He's talking about all his Billboard and all of that.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is more viral to both of them, and I don't think he raps better than Jim Jones.
Hey,
just saying.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think being viral means that you're relevant.
Nope.
I think that just means that he created a moment that niggas wanted to look at. Ain't nobody looking at Jim Jones, bro.
But we looked at it to call you
that
stupid,
nigga, man.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. I never listened to balling outside of layup lines. If I wasn't in a layup line, I wasn't listening to that shit. I like the beat, but that's it.
It did go hard doing the layups.
That was it. If I'm not trying to show up before the game, I'm not playing that joint. And I hated Pop Champagne. I don't know no more Jim Jones songs. I don't give a damn on nobody. People have been saying like he been dropping some good albums. I don't know none of them. And I listen to rap, but he not good, so I never listen to him.
You can't name.
Also just had that single Harlem though. Harlem.
Listen,
come on.
Tell me this. Tell me one album name for Jim Jones. Tell me one name of
Diplomatic
Jim Jones
Immunity. Was he on Diplomatic Immunity? Was he on that?
He got a classic.
Diplomatic. Yeah.
Dude, Jim Jones got a classic album.
I can't even name his album.
That's what I'm saying.
Was Jim Jones better than J.R. Ryder in the group? That's who he was competing with.
Was he better than Jules said 7?
Freaky Zeke.
He was
better
he
than
was,
Freaky
he was
Zeke.
battling with Freaky Zeke.
He was better with Freaky Zeke because he was like number 4. It was it was Cameron. It was always Jewels or Cameron, and then it was J.R. Ryder, and then it was either Freaky or Jim Jones. And a lot of people would argue that, like,
if you want to keep it a buck, one Freaky Zeke interview is more viral than anything Jim Jones did. That joint is still swung his body to the side and like
My legs.
that thing is more viral than anything Jim did.
They pulled out the hammers.
And that's what I'm saying. And Nas, you compare Nas to Jay. You know what I'm saying? You compare Nas to Biggie, like the greatest rappers of all time. That's what I'm saying. Like, this conversation is crazy. Yo.
But during his argument, he was talking about pulling up his billboard. So let's see what we have. If he does have more billboard hits than Nas, let's see.
This is stupid to even look at. He only got 2 that even made it. Like,
I mean,
why are we even doing this?
Let's see.
He only got 2.
Yeah, Ballin' and Pop Champagne.
Let's see what we got.
Record. Then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries. Then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we getting
Cap.
Who's comparing him to anybody?
He is.
Yeah, just him. Just him.
Who has he been talking to? Who has he been talking to?
Cameron wouldn't even vote for him over Nas.
What circles, what barbershops has he been
He
visiting?
don't go to barbershop. He go to beauty salons.
Beauty salons.
He got
Oh,
braids.
yeah. Come
Them
on.
braids was done 12 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. But if he got to get them redone, he's going to the beauty salons.
This is crazy, though. But that was not the video I was talking about, Devin. So I'm not sure why we.
There was another one where he was originally saying, the one he was more viral than this. Get out of here, bro.
All right, well.
Yeah, I mean, we don't need to find it. It's a lie. It's just a lie.
Where it just came out, he has nowhere near as many Billboard entries or not, or
like 26.
top 10 number 1 hits as Nas. Nowhere near.
You don't have none.
It was drastic.
All for clips, bro. That's what it's all for.
Ballin' did go platinum, but it took mad long and hella youth basketball teams to do that shit. Like, no one won't start playing Ballin', G.
Hella
like,
youth
hella AAU teams.
So I guess it's safe to say that Jim Jones is delusional on this case.
Full of shit.
Dookie.
Full of shit.
Cap.
All right. Next topic we got, as y'all know, the GNX Tour just wrapped up, and it broke some serious records. Okay, it was crazy. Me and Devin we caught the last show up in Maryland. It was phenomenal. We was on the field. Dope. All right. Do we know any of the records that were broken by this concert or tour, Devin?
Do we know any of them?
Yeah.
I can look them up. So,
well, what we got?
We got in just the American leg in 23 shows, he did 256.4 million. Like, the album is still it's the longest running number 1 Billboard album in rap history. Luther is the number 1 song and broke Billboard history for being the longest number 1. Highest grossing co-headlining tour, period. It beat Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run tour. Highest grossing rap concert. He did that with the very first show he did was 9 million. Then he broke that record. I think in Toronto, he did like 14 or something million one night.
In Toronto?
Yep. Highest grossing concert by a black man. Highest grossing hip hop concert, 14.8 million. Yeah, no, it's actually Seattle where he broke that one. Longest room, and then it's a bunch of other ones. Like, we're not going through all these, but yeah, he's shattering all the records. And for anyone to say or still say that he ain't the best rapper out right now in this generation, I mean, you just playing yourself, G. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Well, on that note, what does this mean for hip hop's dominance in live entertainment? Like, is this just a groundbreaking? Because this was crazy. A co-headlining. The only time I think this has been done before was just like you said, Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I mean, they had the record. It wasn't the only time it's been done. There's a lot of people that did co-headliner tours. Eminem and Rihanna did one. Drake and
hip-hop. I'm about hip-hop.
Eminem and Rihanna, just like this one was Kendrick and SZA, Beyonce and Jay-Z, Drake and 21 Savage. There's a bunch of co-headliner tours. There's a bunch of them. And Drake actually had, it was him and 21 Savage for half, and then him and J. Cole for the other half. So it's a bunch of them.
But it seemed like the Drake and 21 Savage is the only hip hop co-headlining tour. The rest was
no, because Drake's the singer out of that.
Drake is not. Drake's the singer.
What about Meek and Nicki?
Another one.
Watch the Throne. What about Watch the Throne?
Watch the Throne.
Kanye and Jay-Z. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
And this one beat all of those.
Okay.
All it got beat by all of them. And he's only on the half of the tour and just added another South American and an African leg.
They're going to
Europe. Europe and Australia.
Yeah.
So it's like another 30 shows left, 30 plus shows left. He's going to crush that rate. It's going to be, that tour is going to probably gross between 500 and 700 million by the time it's done.
Okay.
It won't be the number one though, because number one's going to be still Taylor Swift. I think she can gross $1 billion.
Is this proof that rap is the new rock in terms of touring power? Like rappers going to bring them out like crazy. Come on.
No, it ain't.
This was a North American tour, but this day was kind of international. He was in Canada.
But this is Kendrick and SZA. What other artist is doing that? Ain't nobody else doing this. That's the whole point. Like, this is the apex of what it could be. I don't know the next generation of artists that can even get close.
Who else? Yeah, who else could do this? And then you got other rock acts, like you got Coldplay, you got, like you said, Taylor Swift that's out there like smashing numbers right now. So I mean, I don't know who else you could really pair up from hip hop and R&B to really push numbers like this. Like, they got the right pairing, and it's dope that they out of the same clique. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing like manufactured. Like, you know what I'm saying? They is both TDE. Is real natural for them to get together and do this tour. That's what I think is dope. It's not like, oh, let me just get some hot R&B artists out there. Like, they've been making mad tracks together. They've been, you know what I'm saying, in the studio together, helping each other out. So I feel like it's super dope, man.
Yeah, I don't see another pairing that you can really do. What you would do, Lil Uzi Vert and Sexy Red.
Yeah, I can't.
Or Lotto and 21 Savage. They can only do American tours. And maybe you can.
Lotto and Ice Spice.
They don't even. that might sell because they're gonna be fighting every night. They not going to make it through that tour though. They ain't making it through that tour.
Nah, yo.
I'm signing up to be security for that one now.
And then it's other acts out there that's like flashing the pan, like it's hot now, but like Kendrick and SZA, they got joints. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got catalogs. Yeah. So that's what makes it dope.
Yeah, I don't see another. Maybe if Lil Wayne and Nicki did it. But they're not going to hit these numbers, but they can do one
because they don't have nothing out right now that's hot. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick and SZA got number one joints like right now, number one songs out right now. Like Wayne and Nicki would be like, you know, nostalgia, legacy, nostalgia. But it's nothing that's really pumping right now.
If it did happen, it could only happen one time for them. But for Kendrick, he could probably do it a few times.
See, Wayne is still my favorite rapper, but I ain't gonna hold you. They picked right for the Super Bowl. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna lie. I heard the Carter 6.
Whoa.
Yeesh. Am I lying? Did y'all like the Carter 6 compared to GNX? What song come from that? Was you gonna play Peanuts to an Elephant on the Super Bowl? That elephant song. Oh my god.
He's gonna play bells.
Hell no. I don't like that song. I don't like the original.
He killed that joint.
I don't even like the original with LL. I don't like that song. LL got better songs. Don't like it. What's next?
All right. Do we got any last comments on the GNX tour? Anything like that? No.
Y'all think GNX is a classic?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yes.
I say at this point, yes, just based on the cultural impact it has had. You know, the success, the tour, the branding. It had the Grammys and the Oscars calling Drake a pedophile. You know?
That's true.
But that's what I'm
True.
about to say. Not Like Us ain't even on the album.
Yeah, that's not even on the album.
Not Like Us
if
ain't
he
even
put that on the
GNX.
album, though, oh my god,
That's what I'm saying.
He would have broke every. He's doing kind of like what Cardi B's doing for her album. She put WAP in that other song that she had. It's been out for like 5 years already, multi-platinum. She's putting those on her album that come out in September. So that album already sold a 1.5 million copies. With no one even knows the rest of these songs, but those two and Outside. And
Here's the question though: Would GNX have had the same success without Not Like Us?
yes, because Not Like Us wasn't on the album.
Without
Yeah,
the
but it's
social media
still
impact
without the impact
and the
of it.
momentum. No.
I don't know that because this wasn't Kendrick's highest selling album, and he's had higher selling albums, 2 of them actually. Damn did 700 first week, so
right.
I don't know. This one did half of that, so I don't think it took Not Like Us for this album to be great because the album was good because of what was on the album, not all the other stuff.
So is it a classic because of only the tour then? Because if that's the case, then his other album
classic
should be
because of the
classic
songs
then, right?
on the album.
Oh,
But
he got classics.
He got
Kendrick
classic
got
albums.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I know
not
he
saying
do.
this
That's what
is-
I'm saying. He
But
got
this
classic.
is also a classic. Most of his albums are fucking classics.
Right.
That's why he's
I can't
great.
say that. I can't say that. I can't say that.
Section
I
80,
can't.
Good Kid, Mad City, Damn,
Section
GNX,
80 won't no
Pimp a
classic,
Butterfly.
bro.
Pimp a Butterfly.
Section
80 is a
80
mixtape,
won't no
first of all.
classic, bro. It won't no classic
It's a
mixtape. It's
critically
like
acclaimed mixtape. This is
it's
very
like
first
3
entrance
songs on that whole joint that go.
I can't give you that one, Devin.
You
Even
can.
if you
It's a
take Section
mixtape,
80 out,
but
even
out of
if you
the
take Section 80
albums, Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly, Damn, GNX. Some people say Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. I'm not gonna argue that, but that's 4 right there.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's most of his. That's most
I
of his
might
catalog.
be the only odd man out. I didn't even like To Pimp a Butterfly like that for real.
Because
Pimp a
you
Butterfly
like
hard.
you don't like
that
hip hop
for real.
like that.
Hard.
You're a Chris
I didn't
Brown
like
fan.
it for real. What are you talking
I'm not
about,
gonna
bro?
lie,
Like,
Steve.
bro, just because you listen to Riff Raff don't mean that I have to like To Pimp a Butterfly, nigga. Like,
It
God
did have to
damn.
grow on me.
Like-
It had to grow on me. I had to listen to it like 3 or 4 times.
You're a Jim Jones fan. I'm not taking your opinion.
Whoa. The slander is real.
You got a bald head with a hat on. What are we talking about? What's going on? Like, show
You
your
got a
balls,
big ass
nigga.
white beater on,
Yeah,
nigga.
show
Your
balls.
white beater straps
You
thick as hell.
trying to stop that light from shining off the top of that shit, nigga.
I hear you.
Oh man. Y'all crazy. Next. So we got a new beef in the streets. As y'all know, T-Pain and Drake has been beefing. So I got a quick video. Let's see why and what is T-Pain's problem with Drizzy? And why is everybody got a problem with Drizzy now? What is going on? What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
I think the one thing I learned from Drake, and here's the crazy thing. One thing I learned from Drake, but one thing he hasn't followed his own words.
Mm-hmm.
Drake said, I want to be one of the people that gracefully bow out and not get kicked out.
Yeah.
I have ever since said,
Yeah.
you really thank y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all when I drop. Don't worry about it. I'll just drop something.
Yeah.
Let me know if you heard it.
Yeah.
Drake is like, no, listen. Okay, I got another one. Hold, check this out. Check this out. Y'all didn't like that one? Okay, real quick. Just one more. Let me try one more. And then he's the person that he said, he didn't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned that from him. Like when he said that, I want to gracefully bow out and not get kicked out. I was like, you know what? Tired. I'm out this bitch.
Just that. No,
The one thing
Where's the lie?
So it sounds like he calling them desperate and thirsty to me.
You dropped 40 plus songs over a year. Since the battle, the nigga put out 200 gigs, three repeats of those, that whack ass R&B Playboy Cardi album. He gave you Sexy Red songs with over BBL Drizzy. He gave you the 2 Spanish tracks with Camilo Cabello. He gave you the Spanish track with that other dude, Meet Your Padre. He gave you the joint with Smiley that just dropped. That joint was so ass.
Hold on. The album with him and Party Next Door, it was fire. What are you talking about?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
It did numbers. It did numbers.
It was
Doing numbers don't mean it's good. He got a core fan base that loves him. But those
I thought it was
songs
cool.
suck.
I thought it was cool.
I
It was
told you.
all right.
I told you he like Jim Jones. So we're not taking his opinion. Like, but
Everybody's opinion matters here on Big Hip Hop Haven, okay? We do not opinion shame.
yes, we do.
Hey,
Unless it's a stupid ass opinion.
But what songs from that album do you like? Or you still listen to? You playing Nokia?
nah,
can see
but
you
I'll
playing.
bop to
Baby
it at
girl.
the club though. I'll bop to it at
What
the club.
song from that album
You
are
know
you
what I'm
playing?
saying? That's
Which
it.
one got a
It was
download
cool.
for you?
It wasn't good. It was cool.
What song
It
got
was
a
cool.
download? Did you download any?
Nah.
I did.
How good is the album? You ain't download none of. What song you download?
I ain't got none of them shits.
So what we talking about here?
It was cool.
What we talking about? What we talking
Cool.
about?
It was cool. It was like
I'm not gonna
what's
lie.
that?
Somebody
What's that
loves
joint
me.
called?
It was so cool you ain't download none of it.
Somebody loves
It
me.
was
Still
cool,
gets to
cool,
play.
not good.
Okay. Something
I can feel
about
say
you
that about
still get to
GNX. At
play.
least you gonna download some of them songs. Damn.
CN Tower still gets to play.
What is that?
Okay. I'm just saying.
I think
Deeper
it's
still
I think
gets
it's
to
one
play.
thing. I think it's one thing to, you know what I'm saying, drop an album and be like, this shit ain't really that hot. But to have a run that Drake been on, to be like, this nigga should bow out the game after getting his, he did get his ass whooped. He did get his ass whooped by Kendrick. We can all acknowledge that.
But he can't
But-
fight back.
He can't.
Well, he ain't even
lost.
trying to fight back right now. You know, he just trying to put out some output. So his fans still love him is what he's trying to do. But to say this nigga need to bow out the game is kind of wild though.
I don't think T-Pain's saying he needs to retire. I think what he's saying is, no,
Basically
that's-
saying that.
but I
like,
think
why you putting out this trash? You need to like bow out the game.
but I think what he's saying is, instead of putting out all this output that's not good, take a step back, take a break,
agree
make
with
something
that.
good, and then drop that, present that to the world instead of just throwing out any
just-
and
he
everything,
just-
trying to see
yeah.
what sticks, because
yeah,
that's not going to make you look good.
I agree with that.
Because he got a lot of, out of someone who's so supposedly so good, Drake has probably, out of all the greatest artists, he got the most songs I don't like. I'm not gonna hold you. He got a lot of songs. Drake has about 1,000 songs, G, and out of 1,000 of them, I made like 200, which is really good. That's more than most, but that's 800 I don't. That's like saying, oh, you fire because you got to the playoffs, but you ain't ever get past the first round a lot of times. But you got a championship.
And it's been a lot of people, like, even during the beef, like in the height of the beef, was like, oh no, Drake need to go ahead, sit down for a while. You know what I'm saying? Take his licks. He needs to go. Right. So it's a lot of people been saying that even before he was putting out this output, that, you know, I feel like he do need to take that advice. Just like you're saying, he probably do need to go sit down somewhere, chill out. But I mean, he is just throwing shit out there. But like I said, I feel like he's doing this for his fans. Like his fans need a win. And he's trying to put this shit out so his fans can get a win. So they can be talking online and talk that shit like, oh, this party shit. Like, but the culture ain't really vibing with that shit at all.
Yeah.
So is T-Pain hating or is he being honest?
I think he hating because he talking about he need to bow out the game. If he said, like we saying, if T-Pain was like, nah, he need to go sit down somewhere for a little while, regroup, blah blah, like I would agree with him. But he talking about retire, like stop making music completely. Like that's kind of crazy for the run that Drake went on for the last 10, 15 years.
Don't say a word, brother. Yeah.
Go ahead, Devin. I was prepared for this. This is not on the agenda,
Yeah.
sir.
This is your king?
Hey, I remember pushing DT with a man and whipping 2 Mazdas. Grocery shopping at Royal Plaza. Me and Lil Sandra was broke on the Gaza. First floor room at the airport Ramada. I'm trying to make the most out of nada. Now shorty see me and say, oh my God, it's Mr. Tumaza. I'm with Smigalino, I'm with Smigalachi. Mr. Dome, Mr. Gucci and Prada. Me, I'm the 6th guard. Bob is a bulldog. Both could have been at Gonzaga, nigga. Some nights I want to cut cause
What was that?
It's the fake 6-pack for me though.
It's that crazy
The bodysuit.
007 accent.
It looked like a bodysuit.
He sound like what's dude he got a crazy Austin Power ass accent. I don't like that shit. All the accents, I can't. I don't know.
All right, I got one more question. Should more artists call out Drake for his behavior, or should more artists call out Drake for his behavior?
Behavior about what?
Just period. Or should they bar him up instead? Like, should they bring it to the blogs, or should they keep it in the music? Should have T-Pain drop the song against them?
He gonna sue him if they put it in the music, so they can't bar him up. He gonna sue him.
Dog,
litigation.
listen. Hold on, bro. At the same time, T-Pain is who he is. T-Pain need to realize who the fuck he is, though. He ain't no top of the charts type of nigga. Like, if you T-Pain, nigga, you need to bow out, nigga. Because everybody took your auto-tune, nigga. So you need to bow out. But this man is the top of the charts.
Yeah,
still.
but
why would he do that? Why would I
First of all,
follow T-Pain's path if I'm Drake?
neither of them topping charts at the moment, but
At the
T-Pain
moment, nah,
has
but-
already retired. He's a streamer now, and Drake is damn near a streamer. Damn near.
He's still making a lot of money.
He's
Still making
Both
a
of
lot
them
of
make
money.
a lot of money. T-Pain said he's making $90,000 a stream.
Even if he put out Boo Boo, he's still making a lot of money.
That don't mean you should just keep tainting your legacy though. If you got classics, because I'm not a person that says Drake got no classics. I think Take Care is the classic, even though it's a lot of Weekend. Don't care. It's still a classic to me. Views, I think is a classic. It's a borderline classic. I'm not gonna argue. No, see, I give them those first two, and with those two, I don't think
Nothing was the same.
Put out. I'm not saying all. That's those y'all opinions. I'm not saying all that. I'm not going that far. I gave him Take Care.
Boy, nothing was the same was crazy, boy. I still listen to that, Joe. Still listen to Nothing Was the Same.
Right after Ballin'. They're like, y'all gotta stop this, G. Y'all be babying this nigga. This nigga's a grown man in hip hop. We gotta say if something's not good, it's not good. G, come on, man.
You can say it's not good, but to tell this man who he is and who he been the last how many years, to say that, oh, you need to gracefully bow out because you got barred up by a nigga. He light skinned. We expected him to get barred up.
And that's why he's sensitive.
We expected that.
He's sensitive, and
Right,
everybody did not expect that. Don't do that.
Yeah,
Who
Everyone
did
did not expect
Who
that.
did it?
Drop.
He
Who
didn't
did it?
expect it for one. He didn't.
Who did it?
His fans
Everybody knew he was gonna get barred up.
That's cap. That's
Bro.
cap. It's a bunch of rappers. Gilly the Kid, Cameron Mace. There's a bunch of rappers that didn't think he was going to lose. We're not going to do that. We're not going to rewrite history.
Man, look, ain't no way nobody thought that Kendrick was about to get barred up by this man. The only
People who
thing Drake
listen
was
to
going to
hip-hop,
do was
yes.
just say everybody business. That's all he was going to do, just talk about everybody's
That's
business.
his
He wasn't
style,
about to
'cause-
drop no real bars like that.
Academics and all them was talking real greasy before
Real
Kendrick
crazy.
dropped that song.
Ish from Joe Button.
Yeah.
Bunch of people.
Academics
Gilly and
be
Mace.
dick riding
I mean,
Drake
Cameron
like
and
crazy
Mace,
though.
Gilly the
But
Kid.
that's what a lot of Drake
like,
fans do.
There's a bunch
Yeah,
of them.
even-
I'm naming it. It's a Mano. So a bunch of people just thought Drake was going to win, which is crazy because these are coming from people who rap. But even 50 Cent was low key hedging his bet.
But K-Dot had never been in a beef like that before, neither. And Drake had been
But
in beef.
but
they ain't know
K-Dot
how
was
he
a
gonna
battle
come.
rapper before he rapped,
But
which is
they
crazy.
ain't know how he was gonna come, you know. But
I think that they
Yeah,
expected him to win because they expected fucking Drake to say all of Kendrick's business and shit. Not really because he's barring this man up. It's because he's dropping all of this man business and shit.
I think they thought
And one nobody
about
to be like, oh man, this man about to go so crazy on this trap. No, we knew Drake was gonna do Drake shit, bro. I knew Drake was gonna do Drake shit.
I knew that too, because I was telling somebody the entire beef from the start of it. Hey, just wait on it.
Okay, on that note, yeah. On our next topic, everybody, that's enough with Kendrick glazing. Okay.
Yeah.
This ain't
Yeah,
Kendrick
right.
Green.
Right. Blazing like a
up.
motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
It was the best tour I ever seen in my life.
All right. We got another beef, everybody. As y'all know, Cardi beef and Offset. Come on. Yeah.
Another beef.
Yeah. Have y'all heard her new
That's that
single
nigga.
Outside? I would hate for that for my baby mama to come out talking about some she outside and doing that, and come on, she out with Stefan Diggs at the Met Gala and the Knicks games. Oh,
word?
Come on, that's even worse.
I didn't even see that.
You better be your kid's stepdaddy. Your kid's gonna be calling him daddy. That's crazy.
Are his kids Offset stepkids also? Since that's your baby, how does that work?
Nah.
That's a super blended family. Like, how does they not?
Hold on, what?
Or they gonna call Stefan kids gonna call Offset Uncle Offset? What's happening here? How does that work?
Uncle Off. That's gonna be his name. Come on.
Uncle
I
Off.
don't know. But see, but that's what you get for marrying and having kids by a woman like Cardi B, and that's what Cardi B
Call it what
gets
it
for
is, bro. She's
being
a
with
hoe,
a
bro.
man like
Call
Offset,
it what it is.
and so is Offset.
Call it what it is, bro.
They're
But
both
don't
hoes,
say a
so
woman like her. Call her a hoe, bro. He married a hoe. He knew what was going to happen. He
she
married
was
a
an
hoe.
ex-stripper and scammer and prostitute, per her words,
And
but
drugger.
he was also
she drugged niggas.
But he was hoeing too, though. He was hoeing too, though.
He was Bill Cosby and niggas before Bill Cosby.
That's a fact.
Facts.
He cheated on her multiple times while they
They
were
were cheating on each other.
I don't know that.
He said she cheated on him while she was pregnant. Crazy.
Oh, she did.
True.
Say that. She did.
Wild. Like,
Come on.
you
It don't get worse than that.
your baby
Come on.
get it.
Don't get me back like that. Whatever you do, come on. That's wild. The line has to be drawn somewhere, and that's it. Okay, come on.
I mean,
Carson, have you heard the song?
I did listen to the song.
Steve?
The song.
You haven't heard the
Listen to
song.
Cardi B. I ain't Devin.
You haven't heard the song though. It's crazy.
I listened to it for research purposes.
Yeah, it was for research.
Reaction channel.
But I feel like we should show Steve the song.
It hurts my spirit to even play that joint. I feel bad. Like, I don't feel bad for either of them because they deserve each other. But I ain't gonna hold you. This joint did make my stomach turn a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, outside niggas love a outside bitch, but be mad when they get some outside. Yeah. When I tell you these niggas ain't shit, please believe me. They gon' fuck on anything. These niggas way too easy. Good for nothing, load on dirty thoughts. I'm convinced. Next time you see your mama, tell her how she raised a bitch. Out, pop out, cause it's hot out. You was playing games, hey, you on timeout. Out, where them fine niggas? I'm trying to find niggas out. I've been cuffed up too long. Let me remind niggas. Well, let's go wrong for wrong. Let's go leg for leg. If I can handle that, let me see you handle this. Do you how you do me? Bet you we won't speak again. Favorite player from your favorite team, he in my DM. I'm so small and tiny, he's so big and tall. Might let him dunk this pussy like he dunked the ball. I'm a big freak, come and get a sneak peek. Back it up like beat, till that thing go leak. Chloe called you.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on.
That's all.
Come on. I can hold you. That's just a little sample there. Come on.
She pressed like a motherfucker, boy. She pressed like a motherfucker. You got Stefan Diggs, and you still making songs about me? She pressed like a motherfucker, boy. Press because all he doing is on Twitter, and she on Twitter too. So now you gonna go to the booth with it? She pressed like hell, boy. Now I will say
She is a
one
rapper,
thing.
supposedly.
Stefan probably running routes up in that pussy. For sure. I know he is. But no, bro. Offset should have known, like, you can't cheat on Cardi B. You know what she gonna do back. You know what she gonna You can't cheat on a hoe, bro, because you know what they gonna do.
Back to their old
what they
ways.
gonna do. You know what they
Back to
gonna
their
do.
old ways.
Like, why would you do that?
Yes.
And then you start crying. Oh, she cheated on me without. Nigga, I thought she would have did that shit without you cheating on her. Be honest with you.
Facts.
Facts.
I don't know.
Stance, but that's a hard one to accept right there, man.
Yeah, that's tough.
And
Oh, no,
I'm gonna have to block the both of y'all. I don't want to see that shit on my timeline.
But now you can't watch football.
Man, bump them.
You can't watch
But now all my parlays messed up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't make no money. I gotta hate the team. Like,
shit,
now
watch a different game, nigga.
Hater. I'm the ultimate
Watch a
hater
different
now,
game
for no reason.
Right.
Watch a different game, nigga.
That's true.
Kick ass nigga.
If I was all set, he gotta go crack all her friends. That's the only way to get back. That's super toxic, but that's all you can do, G. Don't put it on wax. Don't even say nothing about it. Don't put it on Twitter. Just do it. She'll know, and her friends will know, and don't brag about it. She got to be the one to tell it.
They can't help that shit though. They know for putting their shit on live and going
The
live
sister,
and all that.
Not the friends. He got to do the sister. Hennessy.
No, you gotta.
I'm talking about you,
the mama. Well, mama.
I'm trying to break up the family now. We break
Yeah,
up
I
the
ain't
family.
even said he got to. All he got to do, he got to get a new girl, have his
Family
kids
reunion
call
gonna
that
be
girl
weird.
mommy. Have his kids call
You gotta
that
be a
girl.
nice,
Call
wholesome
that
girl,
girl
though.
mommy. That
You gotta
shit
be a
will-
nice, wholesome girl, like Sabrina
I
Carpenter.
don't suggest none of that. You do none of that.
He got to go completely opposite of her. Like, he got to go get Caitlin Clarkson and, you know what I mean, something like that. So
You gotta pull a Sierra.
yeah, a wholesome joint. Like,
he need a Sierra's prayer.
Can't change his whole life of it.
yeah. What's the
Make him better.
What's the Little Mermaid girl? Haley Bailey. Something like you need something like that.
She on a boat with another nigga now.
See?
Hey, on a boat with another nigga.
Industry women make other men have trust issues. I ain't gonna hold you.
But yo, you think about rap beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's worse than a divorce fucking rap beef? You know what I'm saying? Like, you even think about Drake and Kendrick. When Drake came at Kendrick, when he first came at him, he talking about your feet small, you short, nigga. You know what I'm saying? This bitch talking about, oh, when I see your mama telling me you raised a bitch, like, god damn, like she got all the secrets. You talking
she had
about
a bar to
divorce
stand.
wife,
She trying to fuck on LeBron and Savannah.
Damn,
like
that's beef. That's beef right there. That's real right beef right there. Though.
Your ex-wife went to the booth on you. That's crazy. She dropped the whole diss track. That's why
she ain't write it.
All you gotta say is I made a mistake. I married a hoe.
Yeah. But
I made
he's
a
also a
mistake.
hoe. So it's going to be hard for him to say that because
right.
most people believe that he's the one who cheated the most, even though because he wasn't out here just saying all the stuff that she did. We don't know. So
men can't be hoes. We hoe makers.
I mean, I agree with that. That's Big Hip Hop Haven approved. But
look, chill over there. We hoe makers. Men can't be hoes. We hoe makers.
Yeah.
So it's 20. We do not promote domestic violence here on Big Hip Hop Haven. So it's 2025. Double XL just dropped their freshman class list. Is anybody familiar with the freshman class? Has anybody
don't they got a nigga in jail on that joint?
Yeah, he got locked up on the way to the actual photo shoot. On the way to the photo shoot, he got locked up. No cap.
Hold on, Devin. Hold up the list, please.
There's a nigga in jail. I saw that nigga. They had his mug shot as his little head shot. I was like, "There's no way."
He got locked up on the way there for a warrant, though. He already had priors, and then
gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, he got pulled over or something. Yeah, they locked him up.
First things first, let's tell the people who made it to this list this year.
Man.
Okay. To be honest, I only know 2 people on the list. That was Jello and Rayvon from TDE, who should have made it because he's been on a tear all year.
I concur.
Okay. But let's see who else made it.
So we got Rayvon, of course. We got Baby Chief Do It. We reviewed one of his songs. He's from Chicago. He's actually pretty good. And he makes his own beats. We got Ian Triplin. Don't know what that is. 1900 Rugrat. Don't know what that is. Samara Sins. I do know who that is. She was on Rayvon's album. Ian. I know who he is only because Tyler, the Creator, and him got beef. Jello Ball, Low Shimmy, don't know that. Laser Dim 700, don't know.
The fuck are these names, bro?
YTB Fat, Nino Paid. 10th spot is EBK Jabo. That's the one that got locked up. And then there's another one. Carter Got Wings did the beat for the freshman joint, which is crazy because the only things I saw from them, they did all acapella. So I don't know what Cardo even did for them. I don't know.
So that just pretty much sums up the list. Double XL, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. It's on another spiral down. It's horrible.
Or is it safe to say that we some old niggas?
Yeah, because some of them, Rayvon was good. Baby Chief Do It. That one song I heard was all right. Jello, he got one song. Sanaya Sims is good.
Yeah, I heard
the rest of them. I haven't heard to say they suck or not. So maybe they're good.
DJ?
We just don't know.
But who, like, okay, so like even recently over the last few years, like who that's been on the freshman top, whatever, who's really made a footprint in hip hop or like really been stable?
No, they used to have like a class of people who would make it, but now per list they got one or two people.
That's
who
what I'm
make
saying.
it, which is crazy. Like,
so like
they should have had Coast Contra, Harry Mack on that joint. Like, I don't know.
But in the 2000s, as you were saying, the whole class was fire. Like
Wale, and like for years, you know,
Mac Miller, them,
Cole was on the same
Kid Cudi, like them lists used to mean something.
But like
Savage, you know what I mean?
Lately, who's really had a footprint in the game over like a few years? You know what I'm saying?
JID, that's it.
Yeah, it'd be like
from this class. I think Rayvon will be that person. Samaya Sins,
I think she dope.
Baby Chief Do It. He has a fan base. I don't know how far he'd go, but that one song I heard from him was okay. It was pretty good. The rest of them,
I feel like Jello, he just gonna be one hit, and that's it. Like you ain't really gonna hear nothing from him. So I don't know, man.
So would y'all say the double XL freshman list is a blessing or a curse?
So blessing if you use it right, but you also need the backing because a lot of these people are independent or signed to majors. But if that's the only thing they got, that's gonna be hard. Like Rayvon, the reason I think Rayvon's gonna be good, his infrastructure is good. He got TDE plus he just signed the RCA.
He got the monster behind him.
Yeah, but the rest of them, and he can actually, he's an actual artist. The rest of them, I don't know that for sure. So I don't know.
What you think, Steve?
Dookie ass list, or maybe we just some old niggas. I don't know. Like I said, I only know like two of them off of that list too. You know what I mean? I'm an old nigga. I'm not listening to that bullshit. You know what I mean? Like,
all right, DJ Prolific, is it a blessing or a curse?
I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing to get the spotlight, of course. But I mean, you think about the people that didn't make the list. We talk about these cats. You think about who out here that didn't even make the list. So it's a blessing to be on it. But does it really mean anything if, you know what I'm saying, 2 years down the line, don't nobody know your name? You know what I'm saying? So like you're saying, you got to do something with it if you make that list. But
speaking of,
they're gonna keep watering it down too.
Yep,
they're gonna keep watering it down. It's a watered down product at this point.
That kind of brings me to my next question. Who do y'all think got snubbed this year?
Just Coast Contra, but I don't know if they even wanted to be on it. They probably don't at this point. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, they probably should have been on it like last.
That's 4 spots.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but they better than most of these niggas. Besides Rayvon and the rest of them, they can't rap with them. That and Rayvon and them 4 on one cipher, that been fire. Probably the best cipher they would have had in years. But I mean, I ain't on the
One Take Timmy.
Yep.
Hit a J3.
Yep.
Could have been up there. Ring.
Aisley Shite could have been on there.
Yeah, I was gonna
Harry
say.
Mack.
Yep.
Been snapping like crazy. Come on.
Pete and Bass could have been on that joint, even though they 70. They could have been on that joint. They fired though.
They've been barred.
They fired.
They should have had what's the name up there for the producing shit though. Platboy Max.
Hell no.
Yeah, they should have, because that man is going crazy right now. He's going crazy right now.
Yeah, but he just got a punchable face.
Damn. What a fight
Like,
the producer.
Just
What that man did to you, man.
I've seen him talk on streams, and I'm just like, man, it's just some people need. You can just look at and be like, ain't nobody ever punched you before. Like, you deserve to be hit at least once.
He a corny nigga that stand on business though. I'll say that.
No, he don't stand on business. They be violating him in them Airbnbs.
Hey.
They be smoking and blowing smoke all in his face, and he don't do nothing.
I mean, he talked
crying
about
online and
I don't know.
shit.
Yeah, sure he was
He
crying.
cried online about it.
He could have not said nothing. He said something
he-
to him in the moment.
Yeah, but
In the
then
moment,
he
he
waits
said
till they
something.
leave and cry.
He got 20 hood niggas around him. That's gonna fuck him up in his own Airbnb. What you ain't gonna say nothing, bitch ass, cake ass nigga. You ain't even gonna say nothing, cake ass nigga. There's 20 niggas in there.
And
What you
the
gonna do?
person he
You
ain't
gonna be
saying
like,
that to
"Alright."
was like, want it like Tusi? It was like an R&B nigga.
I can't remember. It was two niggas, two rap niggas in there.
One of them was an R&B dude.
Fabio Foreign, I think, right?
Yeah, Fabio.
You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. Fabio ain't blowing
Fabio
smoke in
can't-
nobody's face.
Hey,
Fabio can't
I don't give
spell.
a damn.
He can't spell, but he might could slap box the shit out you.
Damn, Platboy Max, man. You gotta get in
I
the
fuck with
boxing
Platboy
gym,
though.
G.
Platboy being there, I be watching his joints on YouTube. They be some good little
That's
watches.
crazy.
I mean, it's interesting to see how artists make their music now. I would say that it is
It's
very
going
interesting
more
to see
towards
that shit.
streaming now.
Not even just the streaming part, like how rappers they don't even write bars down no
Punching
more.
in.
They just punch everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. They sound out the melody first and then think of what words would go good with this melody.
How you gonna
Or
write
this-
if you can't
these
spell
bars.
though? You won't know what you said. You gotta just punch
I was
it.
gonna say
They
that's why they
don't
get on
write
stage
nothing.
and can't even perform right.
They
You know
don't
what I mean?
teach
Yeah,
penmanship
yeah,
no
they don't
more.
remember
They
what
don't
they
teach
say.
penmanship.
Or if you punch in a whole verse and then you get up on stage, you can't even spit that shit because you can't even use
gotta
your
hear
breath
it 1,000
control. You
times.
know?
Yeah,
You try to
yeah.
write it down, you ain't nobody gonna be able to read them shit. You don't know what them words are.
Crazy.
Just making sounds like
That's
Yeah,
how Wayne be
A&Rs back
forgetting
in the
all of his
game.
shit.
We need A&Rs back in the game, man.
All right, let them know, DJ.
do some research and develop artist development.
Yeah.
Like that's
all
why
of that.
TDE so fire because they still have that. Other
Yeah.
labels, I don't know why they stopped doing that. They need that.
It's
They gotta
pricey,
bring that-
man.
Yeah, it is costly,
Pricey.
and they try to get people that are already ready or someone with a crazy buzz and found like Jello, like something like that. But that's you know what I mean. That don't mean you're an artist. Just
Flash in the pan. That shit gonna be here
Mhm.
today, going tomorrow.
Exactly.
Speaking of Drizzy, since you just said that, and I did catch that. As y'all know, your boy Steve with Mr. Jones, Diddy has been found not guilty on 3 out of 5 counts. Come on, the diddler has done it.
Yeah, you
3 out
happy
of
as hell,
5
boy.
counts. The
You
Razor
happy as
3,
hell. You about to
he
wear
beat-
a free Diddy shirt. Free Diddy
I'm just
shirt
saying,
today, nigga.
that's why you got your
Mohawk
arms
Diddy.
out now.
You said Mohawk Diddy, yes.
John Cologne.
That's why you got your arms out now,
Hell nah,
Steve.
nigga.
That's why I
I
smell
don't
like.
wear
That's
that,
why I smell like baby
nigga.
oil in this motherfucker.
Hell yeah. Hell
But he
yeah.
just
Rob
got
took a bath in
found
that shit before he got on the stream. Nigga.
not guilty on 3 of the
You-
major charges. He got found guilty on the transportation for prostitution.
Transportation to engage in prostitution, but acquitted on the serious stuff. So he's facing a maximum of 10. He'll probably, in my opinion, they're probably going. He already served 1 time served. They're probably going to give him 4. 4 or 5. He only got to do 80% because it's federal. So yeah, freak offs to be continuing by 2026, 2027.
Damn.
That shit
The
was crazy
prices of
too.
baby oil is going back up.
Hey, Devin and Rob was outside the courthouse spraying the baby oil on everybody out that motherfucker today. They had it on the news, nigga. They was talking about that shit.
Folks is really out there putting baby oil.
Nah, hold on. Cause it's crazy. Cause I've been seeing a lot of articles. They're like, yo, Diddy fans outside screaming to like get peed on. But that's crackhead Barney. I don't know if y'all know who crackhead Barney is.
No.
It's a joint to be online. Like she be wilding, like she just do wild shit. She kind of like Borat, but like it's a black shit.
Mhm.
So that's who that was. But it's like the people that's doing the articles didn't know that. Like if you follow crackhead Barney, she out her mind crazy and be saying crazy shit all the time. Shout out to her.
The price of baby oil is skyrocketing right now. Like 5,000 bottles about to be flooded back on the street because the fans got to get that back. Because the Rico not guilty. They got to give all that stuff back.
Do they give back the sex tapes?
They got to. It's his.
They give back the sex tapes?
It's his.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Do I get my baby? Do I get the baby oil too?
He got to. It's his. 5,000 bottles. He gonna want that back.
That nigga had that shit locked up in cigar cases, nigga.
How many stores you got to go to get 5,000 bottles? Walmart ain't got that. You can't go to one Walmart.
You getting those on a pallet.
You gotta go to Johnson and Johnson. Like you gotta pull up to the headquarters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a little gas truck full. This
nigga left with a Brinks truck.
You might need to buy some stock in Johnson & Johnson. The price is going up. Freak offs is continuing. I promise you. They back in acting.
That's crazy.
Leave your phones at home, everybody.
But he gonna be way more discreet this time. Like, yeah. But it was his camera, so it's hard to say that. Like,
he still got people on camera though, right?
You know what it is? He's not going to trust women so much that he's just going to use straight men. Him and the Punisher.
Oh man,
the Punisher is crazy.
Oh man,
The Punisher is crazy.
The Punisher is crazy. That's wild.
Hey, the Punisher look like Peter Guns, nigga.
He do, and he said he couldn't hear. He couldn't hear, so he was like half deaf. He was like he kept hearing Diddy in the back corner saying some wild shit.
This nigga said,
that's wild.
That nigga look like Richard Jefferson, nigga.
He do. Mixed with a Cleon. He do.
Boy, when I first saw that nigga, boy, I was like, this nigga. Oh, Diddy had Cassie rubbed the
liked
nut
that
on the
joint.
nipples. Oh my god.
But
Man.
I knew he wasn't going to get that Rico case. I mean, that Rico charge, because you can't give somebody a Rico. You the only person getting convicted. Like, that don't even make no sense. And what's crazy is everybody else who should have been locked up with him was testifying against him. So if you ain't going to lock up Cassie and 50 wife or ex-girlfriend,
Baby mama.
no Rico then.
His baby mama was at the freak off.
So he got acquitted from the Rico and got accused and charged just for the Freako.
Yeah, he got his freak business put out there though. That's forever.
It was just embarrassing. That's all it was.
Right.
Semen on nipples.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And now he
That's
can't
next
say
level.
he ain't gay.
Next level.
He can't
freak
say it
shit.
now.
You can't say you're not gay.
He should have did that from the jump, and he will beat most of this shit.
Yeah, and then they gave him sympathy because he gay.
That's wild. Well, any last final thoughts? I'm gonna start it off with you, Steve. What you got for us?
Man, for Diddy, I ain't got no shit for Diddy. I ain't got shit for that nigga.
Not for Diddy.
That nigga.
Any questions you got? Anything topics you want to bring? Or anything?
Any main topics I want to talk about?
Yeah.
Like,
Final words, final second.
final word, shit. Shout out to the
Talk
Brazilian
about your favorite
Legion.
Jim Jones song.
Next time y'all review Brazilian music, I want to wear the sombrero. I don't know if that's Brazilian. What do Brazilians?
I don't
Give me
know
a
that
Brazilian
either.
jersey. Give me a Brazilian soccer jersey, and I want to be on that motherfucker. I got something to say to the Legion.
All right. What about? Do you want to give the audience your favorite Jim Jones album?
Shit, I don't know. You got them all, nigga. You tell me. Where are the names?
I
of 'em?
couldn't
I don't
name
know
them.
where
I
they
ain't
is.
gonna hold you.
Nigga, what do you
I
mean?
can't.
I got your playlist right now with Jim Jones in it.
Is Ballin' the name of an album?
I don't think so.
See, I don't know.
All right. DJ Prolific, what you got for us?
For me, like, hey, that Clips album coming July 11th. That's like that's what I'm looking forward to. I feel like that's gonna be album of the year. I can't wait to hear that joint off of the joints that they already dropped. It's crazy. Virginia representing for sure. So I'm all about that. And then I seen on Apple Music they're gonna have like a listening party on the 10th. At like 11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock.
Oh,
at
fire.
night. So you can listen to it early on Apple Music. So I'm gonna definitely be tuned in for that.
All right, everybody stay tuned out there. Devin, you got anything for us?
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to that Clips album, the new JID album, that the mixtape that comes out on the 11th. Also, I believe. Go check out that last Ray Vaughn album. That joint was crazy. We just started getting into Ren on the channel. So if you like Ren, if you like Coast Contra, Harry Mack, any other underground hip hop artists that you want to see, leave them in the comments. Let us know. We'll try to get to them as soon as possible. And stay tuned because Big Hip Hop Haven got some new stuff coming for you. We almost at 10,000 subscribers. So keep hitting the button. We appreciate y'all. And as soon as we get there, we got some new stuff dropping.
All right. Well, that's about it. I don't got anything. This has been another episode of the Culture Convo presented by Big Hip Hop Haven. Don't forget to get big. All right. And we are out.
Yeah, hey, this some player shit. Hip Hop Haven, we react to hip hop culture, not a lousy trick. I done made 1,000 flips. Rob and Devin hit the scene and they react to it. Latest trends, music news, they do all of it. Hip Hop Haven, Hip Hop Haven, Hip Hop Haven. Hope you tuning in. Don't forget the big Hip Hop Haven. Hey, big Hip Hop Haven. Hope you tuning in.